I see this thing is going to be a process. You know, I see that a lot of YouTubers have different methods of recording themselves. And right now, I'm using my phone because, like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to do this or where it'll lead. So, for now, I'm going to use what I have to get where I got to go with this. But I can say, like I said, ASMR and watching other people's vlogs and different individuals that I find to be motivational on YouTube. Again, Lonnie B, Chris Croker. He's really more on Facebook though. Maria, again, Maria from Gentle Whispering, and Tony Bomboni. Like, they help me a lot, as far as thoughts and relaxation and just expressing myself in my own way. And I feel like I'm going to be okay, just like anyone else can be okay. Every day isn't bad, but every day isn't great either. It really isn't. And I have to learn to be okay with that. And again, I can say it's gotten better over the years because I remember growing up, it used to be hard. It would last for days and it would last for weeks, and I had no control of it. And as I got older, I believe by the third time that I had to be hospitalized, I learned how to pick my emotions. I had a choice of if I was going to allow my depression to keep me down. And it wasn't always easy. You know, when I felt the flutters, I would have to talk to myself, tell myself to relax and to breathe, take deep breaths, and really look at, okay, what just made this happen? Is it a situation? If it's a situation, how much control do I have of this situation? Can I do something about it? Okay, what are the things I can do about it? And if it was nothing I could do about it, I had to accept that as well. That took off some of the ease. Some of the problems were also that I have a tendency to procrastinate. And one day I was listening to something. I don't know if it was something I read or something I heard over the television or phone. And it was saying how some individuals like to procrastinate because they like the rush that they get of having to move quickly and see how they function with doing things at the last minute. I do not enjoy doing things at the last minute, and I do not do things purposely to feel a rush. I can tell you that right now. Thus, the depression. Sometimes I found myself in a depression because I didn't know where to start. From not knowing when to start, I gave myself time. And sometimes giving myself time, I gave myself too much time where sometimes I forgot. Thus, the anxiety, thus the paranoia, thus the depression. Right. So, I had to learn how to control it and pick and choose my emotions. Sometimes I didn't know why I was waking up in such a fluster. Like I said, I can be knocked out sleep and something in me will just jolt me, like shake me. And I'll wake up in a panic like I've just missed something. And I had no idea what I was missing. But all I know is it left me with this weird feeling. This lost feeling. And no one else could understand why I was so down, so melancholy, and felt so alone. And that's the scariest feeling in the world, to be afraid and you don't know why you're afraid. To hear your own heartbeat in your ear all day long. To not be able to smile or scream or cry because you just feel stuck. And no one can tell you why. Why? I've read that some people are born depressed. If the mother, the child's host of the planet, is depressed during her pregnancy, that can affect a child basically from birth, from the womb. And over time, I learned a lot of things about myself. And I remember being depressed as a little kid. How can a little kid be depressed? Some people would say. Easy. Certain things you saw, certain things you were around. And I was a very sensitive, shy child. But inside, I was bursting and jumping all over the place and, had all this energy that I couldn't release because it wasn't appropriate. You know how it is sometimes when you grow up in a strict household or an abusive household. You got to learn your place and know when to be quiet, right? We're all depressed for different reasons in life. But the goal is to get through each day, to try to get through every day, and fight as hard as you can, as best as you can. And don't be afraid to tell someone, I'm depressed today. I'm sad today. It's okay to say you don't know why, because there are people out there that do care. I care. I care about how someone else is feeling. And it was easier to care about how someone else was feeling, but nobody ever taught me how to care about myself. Thus, vlogging, caring about myself. But I think I'm doing it more for someone else than I am for myself, and that's okay. That's okay. Just as long as someone feels better. Till later. Bye.